So after 3 months, Gamestop CEO Michael Mauler resigns. Resigns? I thought this was bad news. How many years did he resign for exactly? Is that like further down? Or, oh, resigns. I read that completely wrong, didn't I? Resign. Oh, wait, that's not good. So GameStop has been seen, I'd say, in the last 5 or so years as a dying chain of stores, right? A lot of people talk about it, while other retailers such as Amazon and Best Buy compete heavily by discounting their games to get other people into their stores, customers into their stores where it's discounted because they want to sell things other than games to you because they make more money on, say, something like an expensive TV to go along with your game console or movies or whatever else they have there. GameStop's primary focus is selling just games. That's where they try to make most of their money from. And with a digital future coming, well, it's going to be kind of difficult to do that, right? I don't see how easy that is compared to the other companies who can rest on other things. More than ever, I would say, there appears to be a lot of pressure on GameStop to perform well and generate revenue in a market that is not kind to them at all. And with the digital future coming, they are going to have some pretty harsh waters in front of them. So it's no surprise that many people are speculating that this most recent outing could be from the former CEO maybe jumping ship while they can. Back in February, Michael Mauler took over as the CEO after J. Paul Raines left to focus on his health and family, leaving the company in November of 2017. Raines would eventually pass away only a few months ago, actually in March. So this most recent March, it actually passed away. And originally the co-founder, Daniel DiMatteo, took over until he was relieved by Mauler. Now this most recent resignation from Mauler has left many people confused as he announced his departure in a press release on Friday, with his resignation being effective immediately. Like, there was no grace period, like, oh, I'll hang out for a bit. He was even on the board of directors when he got that position as CEO, and now he's just walking away. And it's not like he's been, it's not like he wasn't there for a while. See, Michael Mauler has been with the company for 16 years, most recently serving as GameStop Senior Vice President for Supply Chain prior to being the CEO. So he wasn't someone who just walked in off the street or even from another company and was hired on by GameStop to be the CEO. He had been with GameStop for quite a while, definitely like the back half of his working career as he's leaving as a 56-year-old working employee or CEO. And so he must have started when he was 40 or so. Yeah, that's a good chunk of your life working at one company. And of course, the big question most people have for his departure is, well, why? Why would you leave you're the head of the entire company, a CEO, cushy job, very, very good pay. Why would you walk away from that? Well, according to Mauler in his press release, he's leaving the company for personal reasons, and that's about it. That's all we hear about. In fact, GameStop has not commented further on reasons beyond what was provided by Mauler in this explanation. And according to many analysts, Michael Pachter even gave a statement to the Wall Street Journal. This departure, according to them, is both shocking and disruptive. The shocking part is obvious. When a CEO says, hey guys, I'm stepping down, see ya, bye, right now, you kind of go, oh, well, now what, right? But the disruptive part is most obvious, I think, to a lot of people as well, as GameStop did report positive growth in March, which was, according to them, due to the exploding popularity of the Nintendo Switch, according to the company. This happened when, obviously, they're selling a lot of accessories, they're selling a lot of extra games and systems. It was much different than when the Wii U was there, which wasn't exactly moving anything. The Switch, much different now, right? And the issue now is really the waters ahead, as GameStop has already said, well, we're expecting to have flat or even down sales in 2018. And when you get to that point, you're telling your investors that's going to happen, and you already don't have confidence with a more permanent CEO in place, and now you have an interim and you're looking for a new CEO, yeah, that's not good. But yeah, needless to say, I'm not envious of Daniel DiMatteo, who will take back over as interim CEO until a more permanent one can be found. That means that he has been an interim CEO in twice in 1 year, like within the span of a year. So GameStop is, well, they're going through some rough times right now, I would say, and it can be concerning if you don't have a permanent leader at the top. So what do you guys think about this recent resignation by the GameStop CEO? Are you surprised at the resignation, or do you expect GameStop to just have a hard time as a company overall really just keeping a permanent CEO, as the stress level at the top has got to be crushing when you are just looking at a future that might not be there for this company, with the entire market shaping up to be just completely against them. As always, make sure you like the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, dislike it. If not, make sure you guys get subscribed for all gaming and technology related news, and I'll see you guys in the next video.